So of Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much for all that you do for us on Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, every quarter of contribution to see to the growth and progress of the community. We say a very big thank you, and you guys, thank you so much. Like I said once again, and welcome, welcome, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa, guys. It's huge. I mean, the news today is packed. We have a whole lot, to unleash, to, digest on today. So let's just get straight into the news. First, we have you guys already know now the Odogu himself, the number one himself. We're talking about legends in the Afrobeat industry that have not held down only the street but also the industry. It has to be Olamide. So you guys remember that just weeks ago, pictures surfaced on the internet where we saw Olamide with Whiskey, and it seems like something like a collaboration is coming up. And then we're not done talking about all of that. We're not done speculating. We're not done, trying to understand what is coming. Is it an album? Is it an EP? Is it a project that just has to do with Whiskey and Olamide? Probably a combined project. Now we're now seeing that Olamide and Don Jazzy are also in the studio. What do you guys think is currently going on? Do you think that this might just be a joint collaboration, or Olamide is trying to work on a project or an EP and is trying to, just bring in the legends and the big, big wigs of the Afrobeat industry? Or is it possible that, the way we're seeing these pictures and videos come out little by little, we might just see one with Davido in the picture? We don't know. I mean, we cannot say, but you guys let me know in the chat box what you think Olamide is up to. I mean, it's Olamide we're seeing with Whiskey, it's Olamide we're seeing with Don Jazzy. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think Olamide might be up to when it comes to this music thing. You guys let us know in the chat box. And we have SY saying this has to be the most anticipated collaboration for now. Do you guys agree with SY that the collaboration with Don Jazzy and the collaboration with Whiskey might just be the most anticipated collaboration for now in the Afrobeat industry? You guys let me know what it is you think about this. And talking about collaboration, guys, moving on, we have Davido, we have Burna Boy. You guys relax, relax, relax. Don't worry. I'm not telling you that Davido and Burna Boy are coming up with a collaboration. But it seems like these two are already sharing something in common. I'm talking about something in common. We're talking about Peruzzi. So you guys know that whenever Davido drops like a hit or a banger, and then he's not just throwing the internet everywhere, like, oh my god, Davido has just dropped something huge, everybody will always write it back to Peruzzi don't cook. Peruzzi has written this for Davido. Now we've seen the almighty Peruzzi, the almighty songwriter. I mean, if we're talking about a songwriter in this age and time that has held it down in the Afrobeat industry, it has to be Peruzzi. You might not really hear his name when it comes to singing, topping charts, but if you're talking about projects that are actually top chart and songs, we're talking unavailable for Davido, that viral hit. Yes, it was Peruzzi that did that. You know, now we've seen him, like I said earlier, Olamide, sorry, like I said earlier, Burna Boy and Davido are now sharing something in common. What is that? Peruzzi. Peruzzi is who they are sharing in common. So now yesterday we spotted, Peruzzi with Burna Boy chilling. You guys chilling, chilling. And then the internet has been thrown into a frenzy, like, what exactly is going on? Now I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think is going on? Is this trying to send a message that Peruzzi and Davido are not in good terms? Because you know how people will say, oh, my friend's enemy should be my enemy, or my friend's friend should be my friend. But it seems like Peruzzi is not going through that route. I mean, if Davido and Burna Boy are not on talking terms, everybody might have just been expecting Peruzzi to also not be in talking terms with Burna Boy, but reverse is the case actually. Because why? We've seen them hanging out together, and the internet, you guys, fans have had a lot of things to say, like, what exactly is going on? But you guys, as far back as 2020, Burna Boy himself came online to say, for the record, I have never had any help with writing any song ever, except one time, and that was with Peruzzi. So definitely we can trace this bromance back to as far back as 2020. Now the internet has had a lot of things to say, like, what exactly is going on? So now we have Lightbrook saying, I swear I love the way our celebrities fight online Fight only online. Cause I know one year say any of our artists was gone down. This is quite funny. And we are peaceful people offline but brutal online. Do you guys think that what is going on is just a fight online, and because fans have already instigated that these two are they're fighting, they're not on good terms, they just have to put up the show online, so definitely their name still has to be in the conversation. Then we have Ragnarok saying the enemy of my friends must not be my enemy. Do you guys agree with that? Do you agree that the enemy of your friend, as your friend's enemy, shouldn't be your enemy? I mean, I'm saying now, why two of now two of una get beef, don't inherit enemies. Okay, so this person is trying to say, you know what, with all this bromance going on between Peruzzi and Burna Boy, it's actually the right thing. That's why I like Zlatan. Peruzzi is doing the right thing, nothing is wrong here. Okay, but do you guys really agree with this person? I mean, except you guys think that Peruzzi and Davido are no longer on talking terms, or maybe that's just maybe they are not, like doing so good with each other. That's how we might be thinking that, okay, maybe after all we shouldn't be having the conversation of friends, enemy, friend. But do you guys really think that Peruzzi and Davido might not be in talking terms? I mean, with this promise that we're seeing between Peruzzi and Burna Boy, what exactly do you guys think is going on? Now we have I am JP saying Davido won't like this. You guys let me know in the chat box what you think. Do you think, like I said earlier, that Peruzzi and Davido are not on talking terms? Or, Davido is just someone that will not care, and you can do anything you like. You guys let us know in the chat box what you think about this. And we have White Chuck saying, if not be Davido, we for no even know who be Peruzzi. Maybe he is broke and begging Burna Boy for a job. Wow. Wow, what an audacity. But do you guys really think, like I said earlier, that the whole online beef that we know of between Davido, Burna Boy is actually real? And if it is real, do you think that is actually something bad for Peruzzi to be hanging out with Burna Boy? Like I said earlier, we can trace it as far back as 2020 that what Burna Boy said himself confirmed that Peruzzi has written a song for him before. Maybe, just maybe, Peruzzi is doing his job and he's not trying to allow emotions get into it. Let me know your thoughts in the chat box below. And talking about emotions, Rema has kept everybody on their toes. It's kept everybody, thinking, oh, this, fans have actually been coming out to say, you know what, I didn't do wrong by choosing Rema as my fave in the first place. So Rema has just taken to his ex account to announce that he's about to drop another song, guys. This man just dropped Is It a Crime? And fans are still even, this song has garnered over 20 million in streams ever since it dropped. And fans are still even eating good on this song. But Rema has come out to say, you know what, I'm about to drop another song and you guys are definitely going to eat good this year. You guys remember that earlier this year, we said it, that I reported that it seems that Afrobeat artists will really feed us well, though, because the rate at which they're dropping songs and projects. I mean, look at Odumo Du Black. It has to be a good year when it comes to being in the Afrobeat space, the songs, the music. Let them bring it on. I mean, we're ready. I mean, you guys are not ready. I'm sure you guys are ready. So now Rema has announced that it's about to drop a song next week, Friday, about you. That is the title of the song. And now, we don't even know what to expect. You guys remember that in the course of the week, it was also, seen on the internet that, throwbacks of Rema coming up when it was, tapping into trap. And then another unreleased project that feels like, the trap side of Rema. And I also asked you guys if you think that Rema might just want to be tapping into this, trap side of song in the coming months or the coming years, or you should just stick to Afrobeat. You guys let us see what is being said on the streets of X already. So we have Ade saying, bro, this guy go soon overthrow the big trio. Do you guys really think that Rema is that next big thing when it comes to being in the Afrobeat industry? I mean, do you think that Rema is that man? I mean, he already said he is him, like H-I-M, he is him. But do you think that Rema is big enough? Do you think he is so big enough to overthrow the big three? I mean, the ones that we know, Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. Do you think that Rema has really gotten to that point of overthrowing these people and be like, you know what, you guys lay low, I'm taking this number one spot? Or is Rema going to be the new 001? Let me know your thoughts in the chat box below. And then we have TJ saying he don't already remove Davido. Do you guys agree with that? Do you agree with the fact that Rema has shifted Davido aside and be like, man, relax, I'm now here. Now we remain. The only competition we really have is Burna. I love the way TJ analyzed the whole thing. I mean, Davido is off. There's no point to worry about that. Wiz, is still there, but we're working on it. And then the only major competition that TJ believes that Rema currently has is Burna Boy. So do you guys really think that Rema might just be a threat to the old big three conversation, and before you know it, is already there? He's doing well in his lane and they should not try to drag him into the conversation of being in among the big three. Then we have Damilola saying they compared this to Fireboy, see song. Oh my god. Now this is another question I have for you guys. If you're to compare, Fireboy to Rema, who would you say has been doing it for you or is currently doing it for you? Then we have Stacy saying, arguably, if no be say Fireboy lazy, Rema no be in mate in terms of good music. Hmm. Do you guys agree with that? Now we went on to say good music Fireboy dust Rema. Are you guys sure? Do you think, are you agreeing with Stacy? But Rema is unique in his own style. No Rema album reach Laughter, Tears, and Goosebumps album. So now I'm asking you guys again, between Rema and Fireboy, who do you think, when it comes to discography, albums, projects, who do you think has really been doing it so well? Then we have Faji Capital saying, we can't deny it, is the most intentional artist in Nigeria. Every face has a different story and unique sound. Shout out to your team and you for real, now artist you be. So guys, this really true that Rema is the most intentional artist when it comes to the Afrobeat space and the Afrobeat industry scene, and he's just been doing it. But you guys let us know your thoughts in the chat box below, guys, and let us know. Now, guys, to the big ones. You guys remember that I mentioned the Demo the Black before? I'll be talking about the fact that he dropped the project, to promote another project. Now, recently, an interview that Portable was in surfaced on the internet, and what happened? They went on this interview a lot of things, talking about how Olamide allegedly how Olamide allowed them molest him in the industry, how Olamide was supposed to continue helping him, but he did not. I mean, do you guys think that Olamide was going to go on with the help? Now, guys, amidst all of this, he has said, help will help you, support will support you. When we get issue, don't defame me. Who do you guys think Portable is talking about? Was there anybody that even came online to defame Portable and say a lot of things about him? Then he went on to say that Olamide made them molest me in the industry. Why didn't he continue to support me in the industry? I just they run up and down. I know game manager. At the same time, Olamide, at the moment, Olamide cannot sign me. Only Sony Music can sign me. I am big now. Okay. Do you guys agree with that statement? Then, Portable went as far as say, if you go to the streets, ask the kids to sing my song, they can sing my song, but ask them to sing Whiskey and Davido's song, they won't be able to sing it. It's just, he's been all saying all of this to buttress the fact that he's big and he's really big. But do you guys think that Portable should actually, be making accusations like this? And the fact that he even dragged Olamide this bad again, no. No, 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 no. It is really huge. Now, amidst all of this and the controversies and fans say, oh, Portable, you're probably doing too much. Portable is okay. Who will want to help you and blah, blah, blah. He has taken on to announce, through his Insta story that what he and Odumo Du Black, they probably have a song coming up. As you can see in the chat, Odumodu Black had told him, Oremi, Gbedu Day, like Gbedu Day ground, Alpha. Then, Portable replied, how you go be? Make I send my Gmail. And Odumodu was like, you know what? Send your number instead. Like, send your number self. So now you guys, I'm asking you, do you think, or what do you think that an Odumodu Black and Portable collaboration will sound like? You guys remember that Portable claims to have and Odumodu Black as one of his signees. Oh. You guys remember that? Hold that. Now we're going to be having a collaboration between Portable and Odumodu Black. What do you guys think this will sound like? And if I'm going to ask you another important question, guys, considering the fact that almost everybody that Portable has had a collaboration with, he has gone on to drag them. I mean, there's always been a fight. There's always something you come out to say about this person that they did wrong. I mean, Portable will never accept that he's in the wrong. But guys, do you think that Odumodu Black, is probably looking past all that and he needs your attention? Maybe Odumodu Black, do you think that he thinks that, okay, you know what, after this particular project, this guy will drag me and then my project that is coming might really boom? Do you guys think that that's what, this whole thing will be about? Probably a strategic rollout or something to just get people keep talking about him? Oh, this is going to be a genuine collaboration, and we just hope that there won't be any sort of fights or misunderstanding between these two. But you guys let me know your thoughts in the chat box, what you think, an Odumodu Black and a Portable collaboration will sound like. And wrapping up the news, guys, we have Zinoliski himself, the one star that made everyone dancing and jumping when he drops the song Party No They Stop with Adekunle Gold. I mean, that's one song that really broke the internet until date. I mean, you listen to it and it still feels like the first time that you listen to it. But you guys let me know if that's exactly how you feel each time you listen to that song. So, it was announced that Zinoliski has welcomed a bouncing baby boy, like we always say, a bouncing baby boy, guys. And now, after having a baby, he didn't just drop a baby, oh, he also dropped the song Most Wanted, and the song is currently doing amazing well. His fans have had a lot of things to say about the song, even though all the conversation has been about, oh, he has a baby. And you guys let me know if you think, that Zinoliski is really Zinoliski himself. Like if he's still, that Zinoliski that you used to know or not. And now let's move into what the streets are saying about, Zinoliski's new baby. So now we have Chinel saying someone is celebrating his own, but they didn't allow another celebrate his own in peace. These internet people be pushing someone to say what they don't want to say. Let me hold my peace. What do you guys think Chinel is talking about here? Do you think, she's probably talking about someone or something? You guys let me know in the chat box below what you think this person is talking about. I mean, he's celebrating his childbirth, and then she's saying that they didn't allow another person to celebrate. So you guys let me know in the chat box. Now we have Bethel OG saying, why is this guy so skinny even with all the phones? You guys, this is a concerning question that I mean everybody has been asking each time Zinoliski's picture or video pops up on the internet. There's always a reaction or a question that's saying, why is he so skinny? So you guys also in the chat box if you think that this is actually people's business and fans' business, or everybody should just mind their business and stop asking the questions. Then we have Bella of Koshere saying this was what Lighter should have done. Congratulations. Talking about Lighter, guys, there's one thing about Afrobeat artists and fans is that when there's a conversation about a particular artist, there's always going to be one person that will bring in another person. Now we really do not know what this person is talking about this is what Lighter should have done, but you guys just know in the chat box what your opinion are on every of the news that you've been updated with. If you think that the collaboration between Olamide and Whiskey, or Olamide and Don Jazzy, let us know the one that you are really anticipating. Like, which one of this project are you really expecting? And if it's something that will be dropping at the same time, you guys let me know if you think that might probably be an album, an EP, or a project of legends. You guys let us know in the chat box what you think about all of this and what an Odumodu Black and Portable collaboration will sound like. I'll see you guys again in the evening. Bye.